Now the next question, in one of the election leaflets, it says the site will have to be found for the library in 2 years when the lease runs out. Is this something which is irreversible? And if so, where do we in the library go? So next one is Laurie. No, who's next?
The lease is coming to an end in 2 years, and the High Life which now runs the library service will have to consider renegotiating a lease, which we were involved the last time. We quite asked things to have paid too much money. I think it was about 65,000 or something like that. The last time we looked at some sites, I was down with a couple of officials, the stable block at Bluefield, top of the car, top floor of the cars, they were ideas and suggestions. So one is we build the house itself, go back there and build an extension on the street for the library. Another has been to move the stable block. Again, the service is going to have to be the libraries are a service. Whether people take as many books as before, I don't know, but moving more towards internet services. So maybe an internet service size, and in addition to that, the expansion to research side. There's more and more people are doing research. Where we actually go, we may end up in the same place. We could actually build a completely new premises on one of the car park sites. Bus station. Let's go. Well, actually, there is the blocks of flats which are last week, or Tuesday. There is room in the bottom for a unit. Retail unit, but that could be a library as well. That's lovely. Thank you.
I don't think I really have an awful lot to add, other than yes, the services are changing. The libraries, the nature of the libraries is changing, but they are all good for young people, and I think there's development of services for young people and reading and promoting reading, and that's the most important thing, is to young people. As far as the accommodation, yes, we do have to find accommodation. As you know, our following £9 million we lost from our budget 2 or 3 years ago. We've now had to float off to Highland libraries and swimming pools and things in order to protect those services. So they're actively seeking places to put a new library in there. But at the present time, I'm unaware of how far they've got with that. But I certainly would be very much supporting the notion of a new library if we can.
Just to High Life Ireland is an arm's length organisation. The council was set up to save one of the schemes to save money. By setting up an arm's length organisation, they're not paying rates, whereas the swimming pool and education and libraries are paying rates. And that is no longer to be a cost to these services, and the council then buy these services from High Life Ireland. My concern really is that is a very much a new entity. It's the entity that the council gets services and scrutiny of how they deliver their service is going to be very important. And I think it's up to whoever is elected councillor to look very, very closely over the next 12, 24 months to ensure that the level of service does not diminish with this arm's organisation, because it's one step away in terms of accountability in that it's removed from the council. And I think that is even more essential that we scrutinise exactly what they're doing in the service they provide.
Does anyone else want to speak to this?
I mean, my group in the council, we were doing more investigation before it went out to High Life Ireland, because we were making proposals in relation to that. And I think one of the problems that we've got now, will be coming up in 2 years' time, and the influence that we can have as members over that is limited because it's now being hived off to an arm's length organisation, which is actually already on the board from there, which is a big oversight, I think, in the part of the administration.
and I guess patterns of use of library have changed enormously over 100 years. Second is, it needs to be a high street facility. It needs to be in the centre of people and people use it in terms of a facility as well. So, I think if it can't stay where it is, and it may not be the best value to keep paying that kind of rent forever after, then it is looking around and potentially looking at some of these other, again, the free church schools there won't be ideal in a whole range of ways. Why we bring it back into life a new and very way.
Any other comments? No. I'm sorry.
Just briefly, what Ronnie said, Viewfield House could be the centre of a cultural location within the museum, possibly an extension of the library, and possible development of a quality